Along with differences in temperaments, aptitudes, physical appearance, people also vary in mindset. Mindset is a powerful belief which mostly defines your success. If you think that you cannot change intelligence, personality, you're in a fixed mindset. On the contrary, with a growth mindset, you believe the basic qualities could be improved. There are countless examples of mindset differences in sports. You might think that you can have physical abilities or not. Boxing experts also relied on physical measurements until they come across with Muhammad Ali. Ali failed measurements like the fighter's fist, chest expansion, and weight, although he had not met the classical criteria, but had only great speed. On the other side, there was his opponent, Sonny Liston, with a physical endowment. He had it all: the size, the strength, and the experience. It seemed impossible that Ali could beat Liston. What did Ali do? He closely observed what kind of person Liston was out of the ring. He read everything about him and talked with people who had been around him. Then he put all this information together and turned this knowledge against the opponent. Let's look at another example: Michael Jordan. He has not been accepted to the university basketball team he wanted to play. With the support of his mother, he could discipline himself. At the University of Carolina, he continuously worked on his weaknesses. After a short time, the coach was surprised at his perseverance, and Jordan had been invited to the team. Even at the peak of his fame, Jordan practiced a lot, and he stated later, "The mental toughness and the heart are a lot stronger than some of the physical advantages you might have." Once you are the person with the growth mindset, success means doing your best through learning and improving. And this is exactly what you find in the champions. When the company Enron fell in 2001, it shocked the corporate world. Enron was obsessed with talent. They hired people with fancy degrees and paid them big money. Was it wrong? No, but they put complete faith in talent, which forced its employees to look and act talented. The founder and CEO of Enron considered themselves as superior to others, even to their employees. Since they were geniuses, they did not need any great team challenges them. Their genius side was the core of company value. Blaming others, covering mistakes, pump up the stock prices, crush rivals and critics were the standard operating procedures. In the end, this attitude led to the bankruptcy of the company. However, fortunately, there is a growth mindset leader's example too. They believe in human potential and development. Instead of using the company as a vehicle for their greatness, they use it as an engine of growth. Jack Welch is an excellent example of a growth mindset leader. When Jack took over General Electric in 1980, the company valued at $14 billion. 20 years later, it was valued at $490 billion. How did he achieve such amazing result? Opposite to CEO of Enron, Welch never stopped visiting the factories and hearing from the workers. These were people he respected, learned from, and in turn nurtured. He opened up the channels for honest feedback. Welch began asking his executives what they like and dislike about the company. He hired engineers from MIT, Princeton, but after a while he realized that wasn't what counted. Eventually, I learned that I was looking for people who were filled with passion and to get things done. A resume didn't mean much. A resume didn't tell me much about that inner hunger. He learned how to select people for their mindset, not their degrees. He rewarded teamwork rather than individual genius. For years, General Electric, like Enron, had rewarded the leaders, but now Welch wanted to reward the team. As a result, leaders were encouraged to share the credit for ideas with their teams rather than take full credit themselves. As it is clear from the above example, 21st century requires growth mindset leaders rather than fixed ones. If you would like to see more videos like these, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.